Do you recommend shaking the bottle each time before use? That is a great question, and I get asked that a lot. And it really, there's two camps that tend, people tend to fall into. Either some people are like, yeah, shaking is great, no problem whatsoever. Other people just have this mentality that shaking a bottle is absolutely unnecessary and you should never do it, and it's how would you even possibly think about shaking it. For me, I tend to shake most of my inks. Inks are made up of a lot of different dyes, a lot of different components and stuff like that. And for me personally, I have a lot of different inks, a lot of different colors, and my stuff will sit around for a very long time before I use it. So I always give it a good shake before I do it up. Whenever we're sampling any inks here at Goulet Pen Company, we'll always shake the bottle to make sure that all the dyes and everything are properly distributed throughout the bottle before we distribute them into samples. It's kind of the same concept of when you're filling your pen, you just want to make sure that there's nothing that's settled out. It's really not a problem with most inks. I would say if you're a non-shaker, you're probably going to be just fine. You don't have to, think that you're missing out on a lot by not shaking it. But there are some inks that come to mind that are so heavily saturated with dyes or other things that it will actually settle out if it sits for too long. I just mentioned it earlier. J.Herbin Rouge Hematite is one that if you have that bottle and you leave it sitting there, you can see stuff cake up on the bottom, and then you shake it up and it reconstitutes and gets back in there. So there's like that heavy sheening stuff. So you want to shake that up for sure. There's other inks like Diamond or Pumpkin. That's one that I can think of. Noodler's Periwinkle, that's an eternal ink in a small 1 ounce bottle. That's one that needs to be shaken up really good. So there's probably a handful of inks that I can think that I definitely would want to shake. But in general, you don't have to, but it's not really going to hurt anything if you do.